baby, burn. Hey, hello, my friends. Welcome back. You are now at the new Arthur Murray Dance Party. Thank you for joining us. Again, I'm your host, Brent Thomas Mills. This is episode 12 and the Arthur Murray Mirror Ball Challenge 3.0. That's right, this is our third broadcast in our Mirror Ball Challenge series. And oh man, do we have some fun performances to show you today. Now, let's not forget, as always, to send big love to Mr. Phil Masters and the executive board at Arthur Murray International. And do not forget to send all the love to Troy and Frederick at DanceCom for keeping us digitally alive and connected while we bring you this fabulous show. We're so excited to have all of you here. I can see you all chiming in. Thanks for joining us. We appreciate all of your support. Now, the first two challenges collected almost 5,000 votes. Holy guacamole. So here we go with our last one, our last challenge to find your favorite dancers. Now, wait until you see what this group has come up with. You are going to love it. Now, to help us with this final challenge, we have three of your favorite Arthur Murray dance experts. Miss Michelle Berry, Mr. Urs Geisenhainer, and Miss Shirley Johnson. Wow, they did not hold back when selecting some fine dance experts of the highest caliber. So today, during today's show, we will feature the Arthur Murray professional couples, 9 of them from around the world, demonstrating the salsa, West Coast swing, and hustle in this third virtual Mirror Ball Dance Challenge. And you all have the opportunity to vote for your favorite couple in each dance. However, before we get to the challenge, of course, we have to get shaking. Yeah, it's time to shake those buns, everyone. So let's get our Arthur Dance Club going. Let's jam it. I promised a samba this week, so boy, it's a good one. Troy, let's get them dancing. Everybody warm up. Music, samba. Here we go, and we'll be back.
Dale, Yankee. Contigo he sido real, fabricarme un caso es ilegal. Ese chisme me lo fumo. Tu opinión voy a quemar. No estoy hablando de guardia, pero tú eres el oficial. Esperando porque a ninguna le hable. Estoy en libertad y no le he dado cable. Con el récord limpio soy culpable. Ey, yo vivo a mi manera. Te doy tablas si me pide madera. Me dice colocando bandera. Tú hablas como si me conociera.
No lo trates, no me trates de engañar. Sé que tú tienes a otra y a mí me quieres para mí.
Biddy bing bing bang, yo no quiero tu amor. I just want a really, really, really good time. Biddy bing bing bang, yo no quiero jugar con tu amor. I tell the truth even when I lie. Aquí no hay jueguitos, hablamos clarito y lo hacemos bien rico. Cuentas claritas, amiguita, me tienes loquito con esa sayita que es rica, amiguita. Mami, estás dura como la raspita, tan caliente que tú salpicas. Aquí no hay mentiras, so baby no me digas.
No lo trates, no me trates de engañar. Sé que tú tienes a otra y a mí me quieres para mí. Y eres de mi amor y me dice que eres sincero. Me pide por favor, me promete el mundo entero. Sé cuál es mi valor y no quiero a un bandolero. Tengo un corazón y merezco el amor de un hombre real. Lista, estoy lista para gozar. Estoy lista, pero dime, no lo trates, no me trates de engañar. Sé que tú
That was No Lo Trates by Pitbull and Yankee and Daddy Yankee. And it's a great cut for all the samba lovers, especially in the club nowadays. I even think some of you may have your own whole new idea for your own very special version of your Arthur's Club right there in your own home. Isn't it amazing how we can adjust and just all in imagination? And hey, happy 4th of July, everyone, our nation's birthday. Hope you all celebrate safe, sound, and with some great eats. I hope you have a great weekend. Please be safe out there. We love our country. Now, Let's get to our first mirror ball dance challenge for this episode, and it is the hustle. Let's welcome our first dance expert. She is an Arthur Murray traveling consultant, member of the International Dance Board, and a former United States Latin champion, amongst many other accolades and achievements, plus a former crush of mine when I was a young dancer. I gotta confess. Let's give big love to Miss Shirley Johnson. Hey, Shirley.
Hi.
How nice to see you.
Yes, nice to see you too. It's great to be here.
Looks like you're enjoying some outside weather. You're traveling. Where are you right now?
I am. I'm in Cody, Wyoming at the moment,
Yeah,
on my way to
makes sense.
Yellowstone.
I was hoping for some bears in the sceneries, but maybe we can make that work out later. So,
Later.
yeah. So, like what I said, Shirley, I said you were a former U.S. champion 2 times. In
Yes.
fact, I remember watching both of those performances in those finals. I remember definitely how your skills, how awesome you were. It puts you a dance expert for sure. Now, when you see these couples competing nowadays, what do you miss most about those years when you were an active competitor?
Well, I think first of all, I miss the costumes the most.
Of
And
course.
of course, and then I miss the camaraderie with the other competitors. And
Mm,
also, I miss, the performances, how when something really felt right and it all came together, it just felt like it was in slow motion and it was wonderful. It was a wonderful experience. So that's the part I miss the most is the performing. I wish I could
right.
still
There's
do it.
yeah, magical moments that you never forget. The energy, it all comes
Yeah.
together. Certain moments, you never forget that. Now, you have been
Yep.
an amazing and coach as well for the Arthur Murray organizations since those years. Do you have a favorite memory from your years of an instructor?
I have a lot of memories because I have had a lot of great students. But I think what sticks out most in my mind is the moment that I realized that it wasn't about me, it was about my students. I was so nervous the first showcase, and I got to the event, and then I was nervous, and then my students started coming in with their family, and I realized how nervous they were. And I had to switch gears immediately and turn it on for them and help them not to be nervous because it was about them, it wasn't about me. And I think that impacted me for all my teaching years. It was about somebody else and not me.
Wow. This just in, ladies and gentlemen, Shirley was nervous at one time in her career.
I
That,
was.
that's amazing. I would never believe that. Well, we have you here to watch the hustle for us today over these dance challenges of the professionals. They have shown us how creative and entertaining the hustle can be, but explain it to us. A couple of key moves or traits we should see or watch while taking part in these hustles. Like, what's the key thing that you like to see?
I like to see nice smoothness and good transitions from movement to movement, good leading, good following. I also like to see it danced in a nice slot. Nice, sexy, sleek legs from the girl and the guy, but we can't see his because they're behind the pants. And great arm styling, sexy arm styling. So those are the
Okay.
things that I kind of like to see.
Yeah, of course those legs are behind the pants because they were danced behind ginormous bell bottoms. Yeah, no
Right.
wonder. They hit. All right, well, let's not waste any more time. Let's take a look at our first three couples who'll be dancing the hustle for us today. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, take a good look at these couples because you, our audience, will have the opportunity to vote for your favorite couple later on in the program. Just look down there. All the instructions are right there. So we have three couples dancing some classic hustle for us. We have Brian and Stephanie from Waco, Texas. We have David and Annie from Cambridge, Massachusetts. And Blaine and Dominique from Long Beach and Lake Forest, California. And let us not waste any more time, Troy. Let's see our hustle, pro hustle. Here we go. Check it out, everyone. That was
It's
awesome.
awesome.
Look at them go. Look at them go. It's
Fantastic. Yep.
amazing. So
Terrific.
much fun. Entertaining for sure. So our thanks to each of them. That hustle was Le Freak by Chic, by the way. Man, I was in the 5th grade when that song came out, dude. Like in
Wow.
1978. I wasn't even born then. Just kidding. Of course I was. Okay, sure. Let's get to you. What's important? What did you see as you watched? Tell us something you liked about each of these couples.
Well, I liked Brian and Stephanie's sleek and smooth movements. And I think that they really are classic portraying the disco hustle.
Yes.
And I also think that their costumes look like they remind me of a disco ball. So I think that's awesome.
That's spot on, right?
Yep. And then David and Annie, I think that they have great movement. It's very slick, and I like their slotting action that they're using. And I also think that she's using very sexy arm styling, so I like to see that. And then
Nice.
Finally, Blaine and Dominique, I think they were so wonderful. Crazy, awesome outfits, really creative choreography, and I think that they were just so much fun to watch. I think all 3 couples were fabulous. I really do. I think they were all different, and I love them all.
Yeah, and I love that about the hustle. It has such range because just doing different footwork timings, you have such this vast way of demonstrating like disco, whether it be like old school hustle or new hustle like club tune. It's the best. Thank you, Shirley. Thanks for lending us
You're
that
welcome.
expertise. We're going to bring you back in a little while. All right, everyone. You just
Thank
saw
you.
some great hustle from professionals. Now let's keep it going. So let's get up. Let's get back on the dance floor. We had the couples dance in a classic hustle, so I chose a classic hustle for our audience, and it's time for you all to get up, especially you, Shirley. I think you should get up and hustle right there in public.
All
I don't
right.
think it'd be weird.
I'm going to do it.
Wyoming. Yeah, I believe it'll be just fine. And let's everyone, Troy, drop that hustle. Music, please. Everybody up. Let's hustle. Here we go. Here we go. All right. So that was fun. I love that hustle. Do You Think I'm Sexy by Rod Stewart. Classic. Okay, speaking of sexy, we're ready for our next mirror ball dance challenge. That means we're ready for our next expert. I love this guy. We are taking on West Coast Swing. To help us, let's bring our dance expert, West Coast Swing, and all of the dances, of course. Please welcome our amazing dancer, coach, choreographer, technician, and always someone that brings a laugh to the conversation. I have known him for years and years, franchisee of Oceanside and Solana Beach, California, Mr. Urs Geisenhainer.
What up, what up, what up?
Oh,
we are an
man.
export. I am exported from Germany, so I am an export
Right?
versus expert. Thank you.
Ja, wie geht's? Jawohl.
Sehr gut, danke. Wir können den Rest auch auf
Sehr
Deutsch
gut,
machen.
danke. Steffen Pfeffenvergnügen Volkswagen. Yes.
Ja.
We decided that we would, ladies and gentlemen, do this interview all in German, and I'll interpret for Urs. You know, we have a very big following in Germany, so are you ready, Urs? Welcome.
Yeah,
You are such an
I am
accomplished
ready.
competitor.
Thank you.
Spent a lot of time on the world stage. What was the greatest lesson you learned from all that time on the competition floor?
Thanks, first of all, for that big compliment. It does mean a lot coming from you, in all sincerity,
You're awesome.
actually. I mean, it's a pretty tricky question because it did teach me a lot of
Right.
different lessons. But the main thing is focus. I think it gave me a lot of focus, even with distractions around me. Obviously, when you compete or you practice or any other distraction that might be in real life, right? So the amount of focus I was able to gain through ballroom dancing is something that made me feel free and awake and in the moment. People might call it crazy, but I just call it awake. And I think in the end, you know, you're getting to a place where you can hone into the now and live, and all the practicing dancing I'm trying
Right.
to apply now in real life and try to practice living.
That is awesome. Yeah, I remember I sponsored you when you first, I think, got here with dance shoes and then music. And then I did a lot of music for you guys. And I remember that was one thing I remember is you were always very focused. We did the routine for the Prince song, the Kiss, that we had to
Yep.
expand and slide. That was such a mess. And you were so
Epic.
focused to get that right. And it was one of your most amazing, famous routines. Okay.
It was,
so enough
and that's
about you.
partially thanks to you. Thank you.
Oh, no. I was just following your directions. You are the amazing one. Both you and Agnes were awesome. So now you have moved now from competitor to a judge. Now, when you're at a competition and you look out on the dance floor and you see a group of couples, what do you look for first?
I think before any dancing starts, I look for harmony, unity, and comfort in the people themselves who are performing. That they feel comfortable within themselves, they feel comfortable with each other. Dancing and on a competition is a fishbowl. You see everything. You see if something's not fitting right. You see if somebody's a little tense. So that's the first thing. And then the second thing is what you said. Music was my dance life, really. So the second thing I
Right.
look for is, you mainly play the music, obviously, that I love and I always move to, but do they actually just dance their steps to the music, or do they let the music that you're playing move them through the steps?
That's good. That's a good thing to know. So remember that, competitors out there. Go out there, and if you don't feel comfortable, doesn't matter. Look comfortable. Fake it, right? And then listen to that music. Hear that music. Hear that beat. That is great advice coming from you, Urs. So let's watch West Coast Swing, all right? These couples are going to give us some creative and choreographed performances, but give us a few pointers on what you would look for in quality West Coast Swing before we see this. What do you want to see, Urs?
I think it's such an elastic dance, so free. There's so much jointal movement. There's not a lot of muscular tone. So it creates a lot of flexibility. And I love that between a partnership. It doesn't feel hard. It doesn't feel harsh. So I look for that. And secondly, again, because I love music, it's one of the most lyrical dances that we have. You can actually use words and express them there too. So not only dancing the melody and being musical, but actually really dancing lyrical as well. So.
I know, and I love that about West Coast Swing. No matter what the tempo, like you can do crazy fast West Coast or really super slow. It's the music that will dictate really what kind of West Coast Swing, whether it be the lyrics or the phrasing of the music. Okay, enough about that. It's time to watch the West Coast Swing from our Arthur Murray professionals. We are going to ask Urs to watch along with us so we can hear what he has to say following this dance. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, to watch closely so you can pick your favorite for voting, because it all comes down to the votes. We have until Sunday midnight to put those votes in, so it doesn't end today. Keep going until Sunday. The couples dancing for us today are Alex and Sarah from Columbia, Maryland. We've got Carl and Joyce all the way from Taipei, Taiwan, and Alex and Bethany from Minneapolis, Minnesota. So Troy, let's get that West Coast Swing on. Let's show this performance, and here we go. Music.
She's mighty, mighty, just letting it all hang out. She's a brick house. I like lady stack, that's a fact. Ain't holding nothing back. She's a brick house. Well, put together, everybody knows this is how the story goes. She knows she's got everything that a woman needs to get a man. Yeah, yeah. How can she lose with the suit she used? 36, 24, 36. What a winning hand, 'cause she's a big house. She's mighty, mighty, just letting it all hang out. She's a brick house. Now, like lady stack, that's a fact. Ain't holding nothing back. She's a brick house. Yeah, she's the one, the only one, built like an Amazon. The clothes she wear, her sexy ways, make a old man wish.
For younger days, hey, hey. Oh my gosh, I love that song. That was awesome. Like, look at those couples. Not only are they rocking it with their dancing, but like their film work, their editing. I mean, that's impressive right there. That was Brick House, everyone, by the Commodores. So, Urs, it's your turn. Give us some feedback on your favorite parts of these performances. What'd you see?
I guess as an overall thing, I must say with all the other ones as well that I have seen, this platform gives these couples such freedom and creativity that they probably would never have otherwise. So I think no matter what, this will add to their dance development so much, what I've been seeing. And that's really cool that they're all participating that way. On a more specific level for each couple, I think Alex and Sarah, it was really cool, the visual effects that they used, and they actually added that with physical effects. So they had a lot of timing changes, a lot of fast footwork, and that kind of matched what they did visually with the effects on the screen. So that was actually really impressive. I enjoyed that thoroughly. And then all the way from Taipei, amazing Colin Joyce, and they had a little bit more of an athletic approach. You know, they danced very elastic, what I said earlier, but very athletic too. So that was a different take on it that I actually quite enjoyed too. It was very much their own way of executing West Coast. And then to go to Alex and Bethany, I mean, cool thing that they started on brick. Dancing to Brick House, right? I mean, that's pretty nice really combo right there. I love that. Yeah, and they actually were so loose and so comfortable in their bodies, and it was just really settled and kind of hefty, but free and powerful. So I really like their looseness and really trying to be West Coast hang loose type approach. That was awesome. Yeah, awesome job to all of them. They did really good.
Yeah, everyone, give them a digital round of applause. Very awesome. Thank you, Urs, for sharing your time, your expertise with us today. We're going to bring you back. Great having you here with us. It's nice to see you, Urs. I miss you. You know, we've known each other probably almost 20 years now, something like that, and gone up the ranks. And it's so awesome to watch you now. I admire you. You're the best. So we'll see you in a little bit, Urs. Thank you, my friend. Ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you all enjoyed that round. You're finding your favorite West Coast swing couple. Remember, it's right under there. Just go on, log in. It's so simple. You click your favorite, you're done. That's it. Now it's time for you to enjoy your own dancing, everyone. Make your vote. Now, I saw some of the moves that on video you want to try, so take some of those steps. Here's your chance to let loose. Arthur's Dance Club, hit the floor, hit it, Troy. West Coast Swing, music, please. Here we go. Everybody up.
I know you want to leave me, but I refuse to let you go. If I have to beg, plead for your sympathy, I don't mind, 'cause you mean that much to me. Ain't you proud to beg, and you know it. Please don't leave me, girl. Ain't you proud to plead, baby, baby? Please don't leave me, girl. Now I've heard a crying man is half a man with no sense of pride. But if I have to cry to keep you, I don't mind weeping if it'll keep you by my side. Ain't you proud of me, sweet darling? Please don't leave me, girl. walking away. Let your friends laugh, even this I can stand, 'cause I wanna keep you any way I can. Ain't too proud to beg, sweet darling, please don't leave me, girl. Ain't too proud to please, baby, baby, please don't leave me, girl. Now I got a love so deep in the pit of my heart, and each day it grows more and more. I'm not ashamed to come and plead to you, baby. If pleading keeps you from walking out that door, ain't too proud to beg. No, don't leave me, girl.
Bow, 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 bow. West Coast swing. Ain't Too Proud to Beg by The Temptations. Oh man, I love that song. One of my current favorites. I've kind of gone back to old school for a while when I'm playing music for these competitors, the dancers. So we love a classic song. I hope you're enjoying the music. Now remember, everyone, as you're watching, you can log in, you can watch the show, you can comment. I am feeling a ton of love of everybody watching the show right now and chiming in, the hearts, the likes, the emojis, everything. Thank you so much. We're feeling the love and we appreciate it all the time. All right, now it's time for something with a little more heat. It's salsa for our final Mirror Ball Dance Challenge. To help us talk about salsa, please welcome our next dance expert, traveling consultant, member of the International Dance Board, and former world amateur ballroom champion, the lovely Irish lady, Miss Michelle Berry. Where are you? Hello.
Great.
Hi, Michelle.
Hi, how are you?
You looking very awesome, may I say. Welcome to our little dance party. Nice to see you. You ready to take on some
Yeah.
salsa?
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
So tell me, Michelle, let's talk about it. Do you like your salsa mild, medium, or hot? Which one?
Well, I like a mix of everything. Because if it's too mild, it's not enough, right? If it's too
Right.
hot, it's too much. So today I'd love to see in all the couples a mix of the mild and the hot.
Right, you heard it here, ladies and gentlemen. She is the Red Riding Hood of salsa. Not too mild, not too medium, not too spicy. Just right. You get all those elements. So let's talk about when you are judging a salsa competition, Michelle. What are the attributes you are looking for?
I'd really love to see coordination with a couple, perfect timing. I'd love to see great timing, playing with the music. But you know what? I don't want to see the choreography. I want to see the couple really in the music and truly dancing and enjoying it and giving an awesome performance.
That is good advice because sometimes choreography shows up, it doesn't look quite as natural. And salsa, same with West Coast Swing and Hustle, these are social dances. These should all be coming out of improv, lead and follow. I know you can find that, you can see that obviously when you do a lot of judging, especially the dance-oramas. So what goes through your mind when you are watching a final and there you are and you're going to have to pick your winner? So what is in your mind frame with that? You got 6 couples, what do you do?
Mhm. First off, we have a very short period of time. So that also depends on whether we have 6 couples or 8 couples. So
Right.
from experience of judging, you're standing there with your pen and you're looking out and I scan the floor and the attraction of my favorite couple will happen. And then I go through the 1 through 6 or the 1 through 8. What I'm looking for
Right.
there is a good technique, togetherness with each other, flexibility, great posture. And the one thing that really captivates me is when the couple are so together. That is just so much more pleasing to my eye to see with the music.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah, the ultimate lead and follow where a message is given, it's received, and you don't see any of that communication except movement. Okay, now that she has laid the groundwork for all these couples, we're going to show you what a great salsa dancing looks like. We have 3 couples. Let's take a look. Keep in mind that you will want to pick your favorite again Right there below, ladies and gentlemen, there is the information. Go open up that browser, vote. Give us some exciting salsa today. Let's watch these couples. We have Eric and Katie from Glendale, California, Sam and Lindsay from Claremont and Winter Park, Florida, and Adam and Kim from Houston Woodlands, Texas. All right, I think they're ready. Troy, he's ready. So let's drop that salsa. Let's watch our professional couples in our disco ball challenge. Here we go. Salsa. Wow. Is my face okay, Michelle? Because I think my face has melted. I think they melted my face because that was so awesome. These couples, they don't care. They are going full on. Michelle, what did you see? Tell us what you liked from each of these couples. It was awesome.
Well, first of all, I want to say huge congratulations. You know, the guys made it happen. They got out there. They put everything into it. But Eric and Katie, they did amazing spins, really a lot of togetherness there and a lot of content, but they were very in tune with each other, which was really nice to see. Sam and Lindsay, I thought, were super creative as well. Real Latin side brought in there, you know, the guy chasing the girl, made it look real sexy.
I know, that was cute.
Yeah, I love their background as well, where they took it. It was really great. And last one was Adam and Kim. I love the idea that they brought Texas into it with the cowboy boots and the jeans. Right? And they put a lot into it. And again, their background. I just love to see I love to see the creativity of all the couples and what they bring into it. It's like a challenge for them, and they always rise to it. So congratulations.
I know. Yeah, and they have taken it on full on Texas, doing salsa like Tejano salsa. It's the best. You just got to implement where you are. Now, that was our little salsa. Now, that salsa was Never Forget Me by My J. Cook DJ. You can find that online. I will post that. Now, Michelle, your insights, salsa, I love the talk about how you want the medium, you want the cold, you want the spicy. Thank you for all of that insight. I think these performances have lit a fire to get up and dance ourselves. So Troy, let's get up and dance. Michelle, time for you to get up and dance. I'm going to get up. Let's make our Arthur's Club. We got a halt salsa for you, a classic. Come on, everyone, get up. Troy, music, please. Let's salsa. Here we go.
Oye, y ese pito.
That was a great salsa tune. That was the famous El Pito by Sonora Carruseles. Now remember, we had our Know Your Music, remember? With our Mr. Bobby Gonzalez, we talked about the tumbao rhythm. Did you hear that? Okay, I'm going to have a test later on. I want everyone to make sure you know that tumbao rhythm. We will review that another time. All right, everybody. You've heard from our dance expert. You've seen some amazing dancing with the Arthur Murray dancers, and you've been enjoying the dancing yourselves. And now it's time to vote, and we want your vote for your favorite dance couple in each of the Mirrorball dance challenges we presented. So here's how you do it. Again, right there. Do your judging. Go to the website. Check it out. It's so easy to vote. It's so easy to select that couple. So do not hesitate. Every vote will count. You have until Sunday at midnight to vote. That's Eastern Time, midnight. Remember, vote once for each challenge for the total of 3 votes. We will announce the favorite hustle, salsa, West Coast swing couple on next week's show. So here's a recap of each challenge so you can have one more reminder of the couples. All right. So the hustle dance challenge. We have Brian and Stephanie from Waco. We have David and Annie from Cambridge, and Blaine and Dominique from Long Beach and Lake Forest. Those are our hustle couples right there. Now, West Coast swing, we have Alex and Sarah from Columbia, Carl and Joyce from Taipei, and Alex and Bethany from Minneapolis. And our salsa dance challenge, Eric and Katie, Sam and Lindsay, and Adam and Kim. Eric being from Glendale, Sam and Lindsay from Claremont and Winter Park, and Adam and Kim from Houston Woodlands, Texas. Do not forget them. Remember now to vote before the end of Sunday, midnight. Tell all your friends from your studio to watch the episode in the next 40 hours so they can be a part of choosing your favorite couple. Your favorite couples from this week will challenge the favorites from Challenge 1 and Challenge 2 in our grand finale episode in just 2 weeks. So make sure your choice is heard. We're going to see all of the finalists come back. We'll have a grand finale. It's going to be awesome. Great. Now, before we leave Arthur's Club, we're going to do one more dance break, but this dance break is going to include some performance from another challenge we threw out there to you earlier. Remember the Flash Mob challenge we sent out a few weeks ago? Well, take a look at 2 studios from British Columbia who went for it. You all need to get up and dance a single swing. Could be a Lindy, could be Lindy Hop, or even a jive, if you're in the shape, that is. As you watch these Canadian mobs, we're going to do a flash mob video of what they came across with. Everyone get up and join, or you can watch. Let's check it out. Troy, go ahead and drop our flash mob. Take it away.
You can never know what it's like. Your blood like winter freezes just like ice. And there's a cold and lonely light that shines from you. You wind up like the wreck you hide behind that mask you use. And did you think this fool could never win? Well, look at me, I'm coming back again. I got a taste of love in a simple way. And if you need to know while I'm still standing, you just fade away. Don't you know I'm still standing better than I ever did? Looking like a true survivor, feeling like a little kid. And I'm still standing after all this time, picking up the pieces of my life without you on my mind. I'm still standing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm still standing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Once I never could have hoped to win. You're starting down the road and leaving me again. The threats you made were meant to cut me down. And if my love was just a circus, you'd be a clown by now. No, I'm still standing better than I ever did. Looking like a true survivor, feeling like a little kid. I'm still standing after all this time, picking up the pieces of my life without you on my mind. I'm still standing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm still standing.
Yeah, I was doing it. That's right. A big shout out to Coquitlam and the Vancouver studios for sending us their videos. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you can still learn that dance by downloading it from the Arthur Murray official app. Follow the prompts, and bam, you will find that dance to learn. It's that simple. Just in case you didn't know, that song was "I'm Still Standing" by Elton John. All right, time to turn the lights back on, ladies and gentlemen. Head back to real life. I'm sorry. However, like always, it's been a great time. Arthur's Club, I love being here with you every Friday. Massive thanks for everyone joining me. A ginormous thank you to our dance experts that were part of us today. Let's have them come back and say goodbye. Shirley Johnson, Urs Geisenhainer, and Michelle Berry. There they are. Beautiful, beautiful people. Where are the bears, Shirley? Where are the bears?
Thank you.
We're so sad.
The bears are out there. It's pouring rain right now.
Oh, there goes Urs. So our Urs is going to come back with it.
Oh, my bear!
Yes.
My
Yeah,
bear!
I guess the Bears are taking lessons down there in San Diego. Oh my God. Ladies and gentlemen, the always put together, calm, collected Mr. Urs Geisenhainer. Thank you.
Yes.
Jawohl. He's so zen.
Thank
Michelle Berry, lovely, always lovely. Thank you so much. The three of you, you're all my idols. I don't know if you know this, but you are. And this little lowly DJ, thanks you so much. You guys are awesome. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
You're all beautiful judges, dancers, much, much more. Remember, vote for your favorite, everyone. Challenge couples. Join us next week when we will announce these couples with the most votes. And speaking of next week, we are going to take a look at the original Arthur Murray dance party from way
Awesome.
back when. I don't know, 10 years of series of shows.
Cool.
We're going to bring it circle now with our 2020 version.
Very
We have
cool.
special guests. The very special indeed, and have a great week, everybody. My judges, my people
Thank
out there
you.
dancing. We will see you next time. I'm Brent Thomas Mills. Remember, keep that fun in your life, keep a little fun in your life, and keep dancing a lot. All right? Say goodbye to everyone.
Yay.
Thank you, ladies.
Thank you. Bye.
Next
Thank you, Brent.
for the reveal. Have a great week.
Thank you, Brent.
We love you all. Peace out.
Thank you.
Arthur Murray taught me dancing in a hurry. I had a week to spare. He showed me